For over 50 years, doctors told the world that stomach ulcers were caused by stress and spicy food. Millions of patients were told to change their diet, manage their emotions, reduce their lifestyle. The drugs prescribed for ulcers became among the biggest selling medications on earth. Tagamet, Zantac, billions of dollars every year. Then one doctor asked a different question and changed medicine forever. 1981, Royal Perth Hospital, Australia. A young trainee doctor named Barry Marshall met a pathologist named Robin Warren. Warren had noticed something in stomach biopsy samples that nobody could explain: a corkscrew-shaped bacterium living inside the stomach. Every expert said it was impossible. The stomach is too acidic. Nothing can survive there. Marshall and Warren studied 100 patients. 77% of those with ulcers had the bacterium. 100% of those with the most severe ulcers had the bacterium. The pattern was undeniable. They submitted their findings to the Gastroenterological Society of Australia. The reviewers rejected it, placing it in the bottom 10% of all papers received. That year, the scientific establishment refused to believe that bacteria could cause ulcers. Pharmaceutical companies that sold acid-suppressing drugs worth billions of dollars were not interested in a bacterial theory that could be treated with cheap antibiotics. Marshall was quoted saying, "Everyone was against me, but I knew I was right." He needed to prove it in a way they could not ignore. In July 1984, without telling his family, without approval from his hospital, Barry Marshall walked into his laboratory. His technicians prepared a beaker of murky brown liquid, a suspension of H. pylori bacteria from a patient. Marshall said, "Well, here it goes," down the hatch, and drank it. Within 5 days, his breath turned putrid. He began vomiting every morning. He developed severe gastritis. He underwent endoscopy. The bacterium was there, living in his stomach, exactly as he predicted. He treated himself with 2 weeks of antibiotics. He was cured. The medical world could no longer ignore what he had proven with his own body. In 2005, Barry Marshall and Robin Warren were awarded the Nobel Prize in Physiology or Medicine. Today, stomach ulcers that once required lifelong acid-suppressing medication can be cured in 2 weeks with a course of antibiotics. H. pylori infection is now known to affect over 50% of the world's population and is nearly universal in the world's poorest countries, including across Africa. The cure existed. The system resisted it for over a decade. If you have been told your stomach ulcer is caused by stress, ask your doctor to test you for H. pylori. It takes one breath test. The treatment is 2 weeks. Know your health. It is your greatest asset. Subscribe for more powerful revelation.